Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Western Illinois University School of Agriculture podcast, where I, Lori Jackson, interview our alumni and current students of all ages and backgrounds. Today's guest is Jamie Hildreth. Welcome, Jamie, and thanks so much for joining us today.
Hi, it's great to be here.
We're so excited to have you joining us today. Jamie is a current student here at Western pursuing a degree in ag education. I'm excited to hear about his journey and experience thus far and his future plans. To start us off, Jamie, why did you choose ag ed?
I grew up raising livestock and helping kids show livestock that didn't have the ability because they lived in the city. Just helping them choose their journey in ag and start them in the agriculture industry was a great start. My senior year of high school, somebody said, "Hey, you'd be a good ag teacher." I had a little bit of everything from ag mech to animal science to a little bit of plant sales and everything in between. And I figured that this would be a great journey to start into.
Sounds like you made it pretty far in that journey then.
Yeah.
Must have been a good decision. So I hear you're student teaching here in Macomb at Macomb High School, right?
Yep.
Okay, so how has that experience been for you so far?
Really good. So far, I'm teaching a ag mech class, ag construction class, intro to ag, which has got some freshmen in there. And then I'll be picking up a ag business class and then a BSAA, which is a biology science applied in agriculture.
So is student teaching like a full-time gig for you right now?
Yeah, so I'm taking 12 credit hours right now. You do a full 16 weeks in the classroom with the students, and then you also do some writing papers, and you have some advisors come in and visit you.
So you've been busy.
Super busy.
Which would explain why I never see you on campus.
Yep.
So since you're not on campus quite often, how is that dynamic as a student teaching and not being on campus?
It's really different. Still being a student, you're enrolled in everything, so I could still be a part of the agronomy club. I still work at the agronomy farm every once in a while. It is different, though, because everybody asks you questions. Since you're still a student, when is this, when is that, but you don't get every update being in class, so I come on kind of on the back bench.
Okay, I'd say that's fair. Yeah, I just got to stay posted on our NEC news and our social media pages, I guess.
Yep.
So how long does student teaching last? Is this like a semester that you're at Macomb High School or more than that?
It is just a semester, full 16 weeks. You're in the time with the students. Starting with week 1, you're just kind of introducing yourself to the students, getting to know all the names and everything, and then after that, you start picking up classes.
Yeah, so how did you get placed at Macomb High School?
The ag ed portion goes through kind of an interview deal where there's a bunch of ag teachers, and if you feel that they fit with you, then they offer you a position, student teaching at their school. Macomb was close. I live in a house here off campus, real nice house, and I figured why not stay here if I could extend my lease, and that was one of the deals. Macomb offered a really homely friendly setting, kind of about the same size that my school was, somewhat a little bigger, but we didn't have kind of a big aspects of what a super big school would have, but just figured it was a good fit.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a Macomb homie now.
I'm starting to feel like a Macomb homie.
I think you met the requirements.
Yep.
So do you have plans for when you're done student teaching yet?
I have sent out some applications for some schools and I've heard back from a couple. Not for sure if I really want to go into teaching right away. It's something that definitely still in the plan books. After I get done student teaching, I am thinking about heading back to school and getting into a trade after. I'm still kind of wishy-washy on that one, but we'll see what the road takes me after I get done student teaching.
So a lot to consider.
A lot to consider, yep.
All right. Is there any advice that you would give a future ag ed student?
Make sure you stay on top of your studies, whether that's task rooms with Dr. Baker or even writing papers. Make sure you stay on top of that kind of stuff. Make sure you pay attention in your classes. That's one thing that I always think about while I'm in the class teaching and somewhat second-guessing myself on my education, is making sure you really listen and you're taking a lot of notes, because you never know if you're going to use those notes, whether that's teaching another class or applying it in the real world.
I think that's some great advice that either future students or our current ag ed students could use while they're learning.
Yep.
Well, Jamie, best of luck to you in whatever you decide to do. It was good to see you again, but thanks for joining us today, and we'll talk to you soon.
Sounds great. Thank you.